welcome. Welcome to me. Welcome. 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 Welcome to me. This is a travesty of an egg, indeed. The omelette smiles, but it does not relate to thee because it has no eyes. This is how I say to you that something is amiss. What is going on to you? Unto you, for sure. What is happening to me? Matilda, welcome. Welcome for sure. This is so confusing to me. I live in an egg. How difficult is it? How difficult for sure. Hang on, let me just see a nice, tasty bear. Let me get back to me, indeed. Where are we now? Where are we now? There you are. Good to see you for sure. So, did you manage to do that comic video you wanted? Raman Barajas! Welcome, Raman. Welcome for sure. It is good to see me for sure. I feel very funky today because 4,000 hours of watch time on my channel I have achieved. And that's one of the requirements for YouTube monetization, which means I only now need, I say only, but it's a big task for me, 1,000 subscribers, and I'm right there. Then I can apply. You can't be too cheery, but you can't be too misty-eyed either. You never know what will happen to you. You never know how you may succeed and rejoice for you. Let me just share this to Twitter. Watch time. It's annoying when I have to, every time I have to do a second stream. Is the quality better now? Watch time live. Stream. YouTube. Good, good, good indeed. Yes, it does look better now. Rebooted and delighted for you. Raman, Matilda, you are very funky to me indeed, for sure. Today, and for you, and for me, this is my jubilation, and this is my city. You are here, and I am there. This is repercussion for the bear. I fly for you. I swim for you. Great swimming trunks have I. Extraordinary goggles. Imagine your scarecrow dancing. You call me scary! That's very insulting to you, for sure. I wish I could go and visit a field and stand there like this all day. Well, for 5 minutes, possibly. Like this. They would all love me, the crows, for sure. Crows can be very funky dancers. My summer. Yeah, it's been quite cool in here. You may know. You probably don't. I don't see you that often, Ramon, anymore. What happened to your mother? What happened to your egg? What happened to your presents? What happened to the charcoal upon your ground? My summer, it's not hot in here. It's beginning to heat up in this room, actually, recently. Today, in other words. But usually it's actually quite cool in here. But maybe my mind is frying tonight. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Ramon. I hope you stay with you. 13th birthday party, July the 20th. That's quite some time away yet. I say that, but it will be here. Ah. Oh, you're at summer camp. Why does your summer camp end at the start of the summer and not the end? Very suspicious to me. You're going to have a water slide and pizza. I would not recommend mixing pizza and water. You would have very soggy trunks for sure if that is the case. Maybe you can have pizza swimming pool. Very nice topping. I hope it's very fun for you, and I hope lots of people enjoy your creations and your magic and your despair. Great job for sure. Great job for all. I can visit you if you like. I can be your magician. I used to be a very extraordinary magician. Watch. Here's a pen. Here's a pen. If you connect, you respire. If you spin, you can decease. If you bop, there is a plop. And if you grin, there is the crease. For the casa and the mountain of the void. You do you to you. For the mummy. For the mummy. The Egyptian. They leaked the lies. They are mice. For the crypture. For the crypture. I'm glad you appreciated Ramon. This, in fact, actually is a Michael Jackson jacket. I'm glad you noticed, for sure. I remember when I had my old hat, you noticed it was Michael Jackson-esque. My hat is now up here in my cupboard. Good. Good for you. But now I have a new look, so I changed my hat. I look like a safari. A very suspicious safari. I also have a glove up there. Did you see my reaction to Captain EO? I bought this a long time ago, actually. Years ago I bought this. Maybe, let me think. Maybe 5 years ago I bought this jacket. Really, I barely worn it actually in all that time until I don't think I ever wore it anywhere. No one saw me wear it until recently on this channel. I started wearing it. I don't know why. I think it would be too warm for me to wear my my red and black pajama thing. Night clothes. Don't you dare! Yes, very shiny for sure. I'll show you my glove. This is up here also. I bet you will love this if you have not seen it yet. And if you have, I bet you will still not be a degenerate. Procurement for this Chinese cucumber. Glovey! I've had this for years also, actually. I cradle you because you are a Lou. A very shiny Lou for sure. It really is, isn't it? Really looks like a proper one. No cheap tactics for me. That is for Satan. You have a Michael Jackson hat, and inside the hat it says, "Wow, you own the original. How did you get this? Or is it a fake? I bet it's a fake." You like the glove, Matilda. It's a pretty cool glove. I barely wear it. It's actually quite hard to get out. It's quite a tight fit. But yes, I've had this for a few years also. I'm not sure how many years. Maybe I got it the same time as this. It's possible. Yes. Yes. Maybe I'll give it to someone one day, if you are worthy. Maybe I'll give my hammer one day, if you are worthy. Here we are. Where's my face? Where is my face? My face. Or is this not my face? Richard Townsend! Welcome! I was just showing them my face. I hope you stay with you. This is very dirty inside. Wow, I warn you. Wow, for sure. You know, Sinbad the Salad keeps arguing with me. He keeps telling me this is not a V for Vendetta mask. He doesn't even know what V for Vendetta is, it seems to be. He calls it the anonymous mask, and every time I tell him it's the V mask, he cannot take it. He has no clue, but there is the proof in there for you. V for Vendetta, $5.99. The proof is in the price tag, as they say in Egypt. But this is my shredder. This is old school now. One moment. Where did I put it last? What do you mean? Like the old days. Nostalgia for you. What is that SUER? Do you mean a bad word, Matilda? It's a very terrible disease that I injected into it. Cannot be trusted for sure. Can you have my glove? Maybe one day, Ramon. Maybe one day. I would have to but I'll probably do a contest one day. Maybe. I hate this mask. I hate this mask. It always makes me sneeze. The mask makes me sick. It makes me vomit. It makes me cry. I need a dance to cheer up. Between the eyes. Oh, that. I think that's to protect your forehead. I mean, it goes on your forehead, so I guess that must be what it's for. Yes. I don't know. Made in China. Maybe you should ask a Chinese guy. They might tell you. What do you say to a lantern when it's gray? Where do you go when you go to Poland? I'm sure there are many things to discover, many buildings to endure. How about a penny? How about blood? How about a grape in the flood? Happy days are far away, but you know the way. You know what to say, and you know how to play. I. Elvis! Welcome, Elvis! You come to me with great gifts for me. Elvis, I have been waiting centuries for you. Just you. Elvis, you have the answers. You know the way. I don't know the way. I don't know the way. I'm sorry. Light up, light up, Light up, light up. Matilda, you speak in extraordinary riddles to me. But Elvis, thank you for your great achievements. Thank you for your sense of prosperity and goodness and light. Always go left. I go left for you. I go left for you. Oh no, I'm going right. Extraordinary sensations to me. Ooh. Good for you. How is the day for all who say that they have no light left in their cupboard? You get your key, unlock the mystery, and one day a dark glory and a thanks for all life it will be, and you will see. We can have tea by the sea. Shall we? That was improvised, just so you know. You can applaud. And I will bow. Pronounced bow, if I'm Australian. You asked, what do you say to a grey lantern? You say light up. Ah, good. Matilda, you are wise beyond your shelter, for sure. Great admiration do I have for your animosity for anything that is sacred and good in this world. Happy Halloween to all who suffer for you. So, did you go to see Baby Metal? Richard, the answer is no. I didn't mean to. It's not my fault. I didn't mean to. The newest thing that I have noticed is that they were at Glastonbury. I don't know if they performed. It seemed like an interview. That is for sure. I was actually planning on reacting to you talk about new stuff, but I've got a lot of old stuff to do still from my Twitch list. And I was planning on doing Twice today. There's a K-pop artist called Twice. I was planning on doing Baby Metal GJ live at Wembley Arena 2016. I was planning on FX Red Light, Nightwish, The Phantom of the Opera, Mamamoo, Delilah, Music Alone by Sister, and basically all of my requests I've yet to do. That's what I was planning for you. Yo, no! Death, for sure. But this is not a situation where I go to every concert in the world and I just decided not to go to Baby Metal. This is not a situation where I go to my favorite artists and I didn't go to Baby Metal. This is not like I ever go to a concert, ever in my life. So that was my default procedure for the moment. September. I remember you saying, I figured you'd see them sooner. I guess they just arrived in the UK a lot earlier than the US. It's amazing stuff. What should I do? Should I skip the old stuff, go to the new stuff? Or should I do the old stuff I've yet to do, then go to the new? Great videos already from Brixton and Glastonbury. Did they perform at Glastonbury? Or was it just, were they just there? I didn't see any videos of them. I saw, Kylie Minogue was there, Janet Jackson, The Killers, some other people that I'm not that familiar with. I didn't notice in the suggestions anything from these guys. Do the new stuff while you can. You may really like indie metal. What do you mean by ind? Do you mean indie? And papaya is growing on you. Ooh, new tracks, new spices, new attitude to life. Very yummy to me. You tease you to you, Richard. Thank you for your crimes. I hope you stay with you to you. For sure. Today to me, indeed. Should be my favorite. They probably should. I was thinking, are there any other Japanese bands that are sort of on the same stature as them? Because they're really still quite a niche in the West. Not for instance. Everyone, I think, by now has at least seen some reference to BTS. Especially if you have Twitter. There, you always see people talking about them and fangirling over them. But you don't see that for baby metal yet. You don't really see that for a lot of Japanese artists. In terms of global popularity, is my stream okay? Don't want it to die a second time, but that would not be unusual for me. What happened to my chat? There we are, it's back. They will be in your state in September. The old stuff will still be there when you get back to it. Might as well keep up with the times. I like your thinking. Then I'll be really behind if I was still trying to keep up from the back end. But I did want to do some new Japanese acts as well. I still want to do Bandmade again and One OK Rock because they were actually quite popular on my channel. But I stopped doing them because I don't know. Maybe I just got listening to all of them all at once in a short period, and then I decided to diversify. I've done a lot of K-pop artists, but I want to do some more Japanese varied as well. So if you know any, then do suggest for you. They performed at Glastonbury. Interesting. You see, it just shows then, because I was looking. I wasn't really looking for anyone in particular, but I saw suggested videos for Glastonbury, but I never saw them performing. I saw them in a thumbnail when they were sat down, I think just talking, but I didn't see them on stage. So it goes to show that they're not really being promoted. Your favorite bands from Japan are Baby Metal, Ninja Isu, and Maximum the Hormone. I reacted to Maximum the Hormone, by the way, Richard. I haven't uploaded it yet. I haven't even edited yet. Still on my camera, but I did do it. Finally, I reacted to Maximum the Hormone. Baby Metal are your favorite band. How many years has it been now, Richard? 2 years. I know it hasn't been that long for you in Orlando. I want to visit Orlando. I want to go visit the Mary Poppins figures and the creepy castle. It's very magical land. Also, I hear 2 years you've been a fan. You missed out on them the first time. I hope all goes well. This time, you have tickets for sure, but you never know what life brings to you. So good luck indeed on this venture. Good luck for your travel to this great dynasty. Is their album out yet? I'm guessing not. But you did say new music has come out, so maybe they're just singles. Might want to get familiar with the new songs before you attend the concert. At least the songs that they have released. I'm sure there will be surprises galore for you and for the substance of your great heritage. Not till the fall. For the album. Have they announced the release date? Let me see. Baby metal. A new album. Release date. I'm not seeing anything. Interesting. Later this year. On May the 10th, the band released the single Elevator Girl. Oh, I didn't even know that. Why did no one tell me this? I didn't even know. Elevator Girl. I've not even heard of the name. On May 29th, announced they will perform at Glastonbury on June the 30th, making them the first Japanese band to play on one of the festival's main stages. Also plans their first arena concert. Okay. Set for October the 11th, 2019. This was later revealed to coincide with the release of the band's third album, with the title revealed to be Metal Galaxy. Okay. So it looks like it will be October. What is this link you give me? Papaya. Should I do a link and sync with this? Or will this one be okay? I think since it's new music, it might... Actually, I'm not sure. I have reacted to new music before by other people. No problem, usually. Interesting stage. I like this first shot right here. I'm quite a fan of that round stage. It makes the audience seem a lot bigger. Makes it more atmospheric. Shanty or Ind metal? Let me witness. Open sesame! These seem to be quite short songs. Oh, at Glastonbury. I did not even know. That's quite a decent crowd. Maybe one day they'll perform at the big stage. I'm sure their popularity will grow in the Western world. Will they get number one over here, do you reckon, one day? Papaya is an official release. You think you might be okay. I could listen to it now, but you won't be able to see it. Do I risk it? The link you sent. Because I'm not using OBS, so I can't put it on the screen. I'm just using the webcam. Shanty. Shanty sounds like Indian almost. Is that an Indian word? I feel I've heard the word shanty before. For a Japanese girl to pull off Indian/Arab. Here we are. Arabic style in perfect pitch is a testament to Su Metal's immense talent. Mix of J-pop, metal, and Hindi. So it looks like I was right about that. A Thai rapper, now Hindi rock. They're going to slay the world at the Tokyo Olympics. Oh, they're going to perform at the Tokyo Olympics, apparently, in 2020. I think they will not perform due to the metal music, said Billy the One. This sounds very fascinating. A nice blend. Transfusion. Or maybe just fusion. Shadow! Otaku! Welcome, Shadow. I don't believe I've seen you here before. A welcome to me. A welcome for sure. Thank you for the likes, everyone, by the way. Do it, do it, do it. Ind metal, as it has a very Hindi or Indian sound. I wonder what made them go that direction. You just heard Ind metal yesterday. Blown away! Well, I've been pretty blown away by all of their performances so far. So it's still surprising to you, still adding unique flavors. How am I on 8 likes now? I was just on 6. But anyway, that's very exciting from this feedback I am witnessing. It seems there. I wonder if the Indian sort of spicy time is that representative of the whole album, or is it just for that particular track? I wonder. Maybe they'll have an Italian-inspired one. Maybe they'll have a Moroccan. Maybe a Russian. Maybe a What else is there in the world? Polish. Why not? Baby metal is extraordinary in that they play the entire spectrum of music instead of getting niched. That can also be a problem in terms of commercial success. Because I always see people on YouTube, for example, say, don't diversify, don't do different things. Be a niche. That's actually why I created this channel, because I had a channel where I was doing basically bits and bats of everything. Thank you for the 9th like to the 9th wonder of the world. And I wasn't growing at all. I was doing the odd reaction here and there, the odd game here and there, the odd PlayStation stream, just anything and everything. And then I created this channel, I created a gaming channel, and I created a review channel. This one just happened to be the most popular, so this is the one that has most of my focus. Gaming one hasn't done that great, but of course, once I got all the views here, then I sort of abandoned those, especially the review channel. Very shameful, but it's hard to balance. You got to prioritize something. Yes. But actually, once you've already made it, like PewDiePie, for example, he can do whatever he wants now because he's already known. He already has that fan base. He's already a staple of this universe. So once you've already reached success, then you can experiment. Then you can be more creative with things. You don't have to just appeal to a small crowd any longer. Virtuosos. All of them. Virtuoso! The thing that separates baby metal from the rest, for them, it's all about the performance. So they don't rely on record sales for their success. They are very strong performers. They will blow you away for sure. It is regrettable that I will not see them in this current stage of life. Maybe one day. Maybe not. What destiny will hold for you? What paths shall cross to me? It would be a great concert, but I'm not really a fan of going somewhere like that on my own, to be honest. So maybe if they're pretty close to me one day, on my doorstep, I don't know, across the street. Maybe once I have grown into a greater figure of great strength and great resilience, then I will have the torture to endure, and I will have a great clementine to eat on my journey. Very juicy to me, very refreshing for sure. The only big YouTuber you have ever watched has been Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a name I've only heard pop up recently, actually. I've never watched a video by Mr. Beast. I think I became aware of him because there was a video that was viral by a guy, and it was about these black balls. There were loads of black balls in a reservoir. And apparently, and I watched that video because it was trending, and he was saying, "This is how I got my video viral." So I was interested and I watched it. And then he mentioned someone called Mr. Beast, who helped him with the title or the thumbnail or something. So that's how I heard of Mr. Beast. And then life is quite odd because once you hear something, then you start hearing it everywhere and seeing it everywhere. Once it's, or maybe it's just me, but I'm guessing if it happens to me, it happens to a lot more than just me. But there will sometimes be a phrase I've never heard before, a word I've never heard before, some food I've never heard before, some item. And then once I've heard it or seen it, I suddenly start seeing it everywhere. I suddenly start hearing it everywhere. Has that ever happened to you? Before you never noticed it, but then after you've been exposed to it, then you notice it thereafter. So Mr. Beast is another example. Never heard of him until like last month, maybe the month before. And then once I heard of him, I see him occasionally. The name pop up on Twitter and here and there. Crazy times for crazy wives. And time is very refreshing smell, just so you know. What do you need? An escort to make you go. Once there, you won't be alone. Yes, that would be a great help. An escort for sure. I should pay someone to take me. You go by yourself, and once there, I join in with the rest of the old dudes. Hermit Moonchin King. I should get a new costume for sure. I should dress like a monk. That would be very tragic for you. I should shave my head into my skull and feed my eyes that are gooey to those that are shiny and free, to ponder and travel and to experience the world. It sounds like an old legend. The greatest legends are the oldest ones. That's what my grandmother used to tell my squirrel. But I have since learned that I am becoming very creepy to me, and I would like to share that euphoria to you and the ice cream factory, which are being built across the country as we speak. There is a great conspiracy to make everyone extremely sugary and very sweet to me indeed. I shall tell you the tale of the Hermit King Moonchin. That's a great tale. I'd love to hear it one day. Maybe once I have faded from this earth, someone might tell it. Hang on, this reminds me of another tale. This reminds me of The Lord of the Rings. There was a scene in that movie when they talk about stories, Sam and Frodo. It was at the end of The Two Towers. And then there was that sneaky gobby guy who was plotting the murders. He was very greedy to me. He wanted the gold, the ring, the one ring for you. He wanted all the power. Very selfish behavior for sure. What am I turning around for? What am I looking for? Oh, I think it's my phone. Where is my phone? There it is. I was wondering. You found a valuable treasure that you thought had... that is a great feeling. When you lose what you lose, then you find what you lose, what you thought you would forever lose. But it has been discovered. Will you share it with us? Was it a ring? A trinket? Was it your potty? Was it your laptop? Was it your extremely secret data files that no one else in the world could possibly be permitted to see? Matilda Gothica. You are do. You'll start writing it. Good. I imagine you are a great storyteller, Richard. You'd tell the greatest stories around the campfire. I can imagine you around the campfire, toasting marsh pillows and drinking hot milk with cocoa shreds, with raspberries, and hundreds and thousands of ice cream cones to the max. And on your head, for sure. A bit like a dunce cone, but very tiny in comparison. And brown, and not white, of course. Original 1977 Star Wars figures you had put away. I am a fan of Star Wars. And it's also very frustrating. Bah! Yeah, sounds exciting. What made you think you lost them? And what were the figures of? How many figures? Was it a giant collection? Or was it a small band of mercenaries? Bounty hunters and heroes and villains galore. You once found a bag of smoke. You thought you lost 3 words 3 weeks earlier. A bag of smoke. What were you doing with that, Richard? That sounds very suspicious to me. What could a guy want with a bag of murky, dusty, black terror? I wonder to me. I wonder for sure. I was hoping we would reach 10 likes. We need one more. We need one more. We need one more. Oh, what happened? I need to do my description again. Hang on. I'm here with you, to you. I haven't left your destiny. I don't know the difference between a potty and a green tea. Bear with me, please, and I will bear your crimes and your burdens and your worries and your truths. This is what I can do for you. This is what I suggest to you. And this is how I carry out my top operations across the country. 220 subs. I noticed that just before I did the stream. I'm guessing it was the person who just commented before I did the stream. What video did they comment on? Let me see. POE official. What video was that? Oh, that was my the video you requested. Ninja Isu. Glad you liked this video. It is the same guitar brand, only used by Angus Young of the band AC/DC. The guitar is iconic instrument. Oh, I got another comment 3 minutes ago. Where have I been? Yokan commented. There's on the same video, in fact. Their sounds are slow and old, but every song is creative, powerful, and fun. Check out other songs by all means. I don't currently have any requests for other songs by Ninja Isu, actually. I think I got some bad feedback on that video. Oh well. It's got quite a few views, though. Wait, how many dislikes did I get? Oh well, oh well, oh well. They are worth a lot. Yes, maybe you know some more songs by Ninja Isu, Richard. Are you a fan of them, Elvis? 5 Figures, Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, Darth Vader, Chewbacca, and Luke in X-Wing gear. I figure they are worth about $4,000 as they are original packaging. Wow, wow, for sure. How would you go about selling them, do you think? eBay, possibly. Or will you actually go to a guy down a very creepy alleyway to set up such a deal? I probably wouldn't even sell them myself. I'd probably be the type to keep them forever until I hand them down to my grandchildren and they just throw it away. They just go on Deal or No Deal, not Deal or No Deal. The Price is Right, or some auction TV program and give away your life's work. Your grandfather's medal is down the drain. No respect these days. For sure. But if you need the money, then, oh well, I guess we'll sacrifice your life's worth for that tasty spinach. Your brother collected stuff like that. He had all the big trouble in Little China stuff. Big, extraordinary, terrible, giant trouble in the tiniest, most petite China ever. That's my style. The Gibson SG that he uses in Ninja Isu is also the one that Tommy Lomi from Black Sabbath uses. They are very heavily influenced by Sabbath. Have I reacted to Black Sabbath? I don't think so, and I'm not familiar with them. So maybe I should. I did those thrash metal ones that you suggested, but I didn't do any more after. I don't know if I even got any requests. Maybe I should check the comments on those videos again. I don't think I got any requests for any more, to be honest. Not that I remember. Maybe Black Sabbath should be next. I sent you a link to Ghost Train, a song they did 20 years ago. The bass player had long hair then. I'll send you a couple. Did you send that to me in the email? I don't remember. Or did you do that just now? Oh, brother, Black Sabbath are the grandfathers of heavy, heavy, heavy cream, for sure. They are a name I've heard of before. They're not an unfamiliar sounding name. But I've never heard their music as far as I'm aware. Certainly couldn't name any. Could not name one single travesty, one single crime. I wonder where Dynamic is. Where is Sinbad the Salad? Very extraordinary behavior to you. Hang on, back to my watch page. Where are we? I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming. Ah! Oh, it's back. Oh, and the comment of my reaction. Oh, must have forgotten completely. Ghost Train. Which band is that by? Oh wait, is that for Oh, you're talking about Ninja and Isu. You're not talking about the metal, the thrash metal bands I did. 10 likes! A welcome to me. Thank you for your order. Thank you for your commitment to virtue and signaling that it's very tricky to me and very creepy for sure. You can help you with Sabbath. That is the band. Oh, yes! Ozzy, of course. That's the band with Ozzy Osbourne. Ninja Nisu. Happy face! You are very happy to me. A welcome for sure. What is your secret to your glowing exterior? Do tell us, Richard and me and Elvis and all who may be witnessing would be very, very happy to know. Ramon Barajas, Matilda Gothica. We are all in great need of your wisdom. We are all in great, 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 great holes that are very deep and very dirty and make us sneeze and make us itch. Do provide your wisdom. Do provide your care and 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 your generosity. Unburden yourself. Reveal your crimes. Reveal, 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 reveal your successes. Open sesame. Here we go once more. Maybe I should learn some baby metal dance from beginning to end. Maybe one day I can do it for you and for you and to you and for me and for all. For all. We are all here together because we all hate each other. That's all very logical to me. That's what binds the egg to the toffee. That's what creates sellotape when it's very dusty and very, very murky in these waters. Mmm, yummy to me. Yummy. Practically, ah! One moment. Ooh, you stay down. Here we go. Practically perfect in every way, from every angle, from every crime. Good. This is not a yo-yo. Are you sure, Elvis? Sure looks like a yo-yo to me. It goes up and down like a yo-yo. Apollo. Well, what better manufacturer can there be? Precision tools, measuring yo-yo. It says right there, measuring yo-yo. I have proved me wrong for sure. Very tasty to me. Snip, 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 snip. I'm malfunctioning. I should not pick up scissors. They are a great hazard to my circulation. Okay. I have a crime, but it was an accident. I accidentally closed. No, Richard! No, you killed your kitten! I must report you to the fridge, and the fridge will deal your punishment. It is with a heavy soul that I have to do this to you. But you cannot put kittens in your fridge. Fridge, 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 fridge. Legend says the kitten is still there to this very day. Even though it was only today that it happened. But that is more than an eternity. That is more than enough time needed to cause destruction, to cause misery. What did you do? What did you do? You turned your back and she jumped in. Was it a hungry kitty? Negligence! Negligence! Did you have any tuna in your fridge by any chance? Very eager, very sneaky, very creepy, very curious for sure. Curiosity killed the caricature, as they say, where I come from. Luckily, you forgot to get something. Out she came. Happy Thanksgiving! Great miracles work on tiny kitties because tiny kitties are made of snow. And they have many colors in their soul. So that was a great relief. Who knows what terrible tragedy would have awaited you? You would have been sentenced to the electric chair! And then we would never have seen you in the same state ever again. So I'm very glad that we avoided all of that commotion. So many paths. What will be reality for you, to you, for sure? Today, indeed, to me. Where are we? Stupid UK yo-yo can only measure 3 meters. What if you have 5 meters? Then what? Well, I don't think I'm taller than 5 meters. Are you taller than 5 meters? Are you taller than 5 meters? Are you taller than 5 meters? Bah! I think he was angry. Never trust the creepy mask that's not on someone's face, because when you look away, you can see your soul, but your fears and your desires and your dreams, there will be no trace. Leave now this place of you. You visit the haunted deities, and you'll see extraordinary treasures hidden, buried, and quite frankly, out of this dimension. My knees. Message retracted. How dare you, happy face? You are censoring yourself. Extraordinary scenes. You slugged your friend. Oh wait, happy face. What did you do to you? One time I had threw a slug at my friend for killing a bug. They deserved it. If they killed the bug, they deserved it. They deserve a giant slug on their nose. But wait, didn't you damage the slug? I think that sounds like a contradiction. Maybe you should punish yourself with the biggest sluggy ever. Ooh, very gooey to me. Oh, actually, it will be to you because you are the harborer of this crime, for sure. Well, that emoji did not look like the one I chose. Ooh, which one did Richard choose? Shall we guess? I'm guessing it was extremely creepy and extremely out of this world. I would guess that it is yellow and blue and green and orange. No, it cannot be. It must be a lid. Why is there a lid on the floor? I wonder to all. I wonder to you, and I wonder where I will be this time next year. Will I be alive? Will I be dead? Or somewhere very much in between the two? That seems like reasonable behavior for sure. Yummy to me. They did. Happy face. Now I know why you're happy. You take great joy out of tormenting others. That is why you live with yourself. With great pleasure and great dreams. Oh no! Oh no. That's a familiar sound. Maybe my stamina is increasing. Maybe my powers have tripled. Maybe I belong beyond this world now. Can you say the same? Can you say the same? I doubt it. Because you are a tragic guy with many aspirations. And that's what makes you very groovy. To you. I forfeit my no, I do not. Forget the forfeit. Oh no, I gotta go. Bye. Oh no! Farewell, farewell, happy face. You are very happy to me. Farewell, my Moonchin. Take care, my Moonchin. Ah! Oh. 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 Ah! I have returned to the land of the living. Did I miss anything? Like your birthday party, in which case that is a good thing, I imagine. But here we are. Elvis! You are still with me. Ah, I am an unbreakable spell, a vow to endure eternity as long as you stay with you to you and me to me. To me for sure. Wow. He loves us so much. He dies. He dies when we leave. Is that what happens? I cannot remember one thing that happened. I thought I was just napping for the afternoon. Very suspicious to me. I was thinking just now in my dream, Anne, wake off! I have yet to make contact with her still. I don't know her condition. There hasn't been an update to the GoFundMe last I checked, so I don't know if she's alright or what's happening. Last I heard, she was back home, but that was like a month ago. And now I am clueless. So I do hope she is alright, because that would be very tragic if not. But 1 month, another month. She's apparently been home, but she hasn't been on YouTube as far as I can tell. And going on YouTube should not be a very difficult task unless she doesn't have a smartphone. If she has a computer, which you have to get up to and sit at, then I could understand. But if she has a smartphone, I mean, you must be pretty sick not to be able to go on YouTube. I mean, if you're sick, surely that's the thing you'd want to do. You'd be more inclined to do lying in a bed, be entertained on your phone. So it does make me worry if everything is actually going well for Anne. Anne Wakeoff GoFundMe. Just typing it in Don't think I've checked in a few days, but last time I checked, there was no update since the one that I already mentioned in my video like 2 months ago, whenever it was. Where are we? Hang on. Ah! What's happening? Everything seems a bit slow today. Maybe because I have like 20 tabs open. That does not help. Okay. Updates. Updates. Yeah, the last update was 1 month ago. From Anne's husband. This is Anne's husband, Jim. She just came home Saturday after 27 days in the hospital. She still can't sit up for more than a few minutes at a time. We appreciate what you guys are doing for her. We aren't sure what all we will owe when this is all done, but we have already begun to get several of her new prescriptions, as well as other things we have needed to help her with her transition at home. The uncovered expenses that go along with a long-term stay can be daunting. But hopefully we will be able to handle it with all you terrific people's help. Thank you for all you do for my wife. You know, it's amazing because people are still donating up to like a week ago, $145. 5,000, that goal was reached, the $5,000 target. But yes, there hasn't been an update since that from a month ago, and Anne hasn't been on YouTube, so I just don't know. Everything seems to have gone blank. So I hope something terrible has not occurred, because there's been no other update from her husband either. Thank you, Rich. It's Artsy. A welcome for sure. My stock, Richard. Do you mean my gravy stock, my chicken stock, my vegetable? I actually used the chicken stock and vegetable stock for the first time ever pretty recently, the last few days. So that's convenient. I mean, the last time I tried contacting Anne was, I don't know, it was probably 2 months ago. Time flies, so I think I'm safe in saying it was 2 months ago. I don't believe she ever replied to that message, but I don't think she's been on YouTube since then. And then 1 month ago was that update, and silence currently. Nothing. Don't know what to think right now, except for the worst. If there's no update, I must naturally assume the worst. I think I was thinking about her because, well, actually, when I died, supposedly just now, the thought popped into my brain. But I have been before as well. I haven't done a lot of Nightwish recently, so I should probably get back into that. And maybe I'll mention her again in case someone else knows what's happening. I might maybe search for some Nightwish reactions and see if there's, because how I found out about Anne was searching her name in Google, and then I saw pop up Anne GoFundMe. Some other reactors made a reaction video. They were promoting this GoFundMe for Anne. Somehow they knew about it. I'm not sure how, but that's how I found out. So maybe, other members and other channels are talking about or have updated somehow. But it's very terrible to not know, at least, if she is okay. They said she was recovering well a month ago, but then you would expect after a month she'd be all right now. Great shame. She was pretty new to my channel actually, but quickly she did create her presence known, make her presence known pretty quick. She used to join me on these live streams the couple of times I did them while she was around. But regardless, make sure you live to the fullest and do what you can to be happy. There was a song I heard in the shop recently. It was called Be young, be foolish, but be happy. I never heard that song before the other day, and I really liked it. Who's it by? Maybe I'll do a reaction, even though I've heard it already. Oh, it's well, I don't know if it's a memorial because we don't really know what's happened. There was a person called Anne who used to comment on my channel. She came for my Nightwish videos primarily, but I think she also watched my baby metal. And then she fell sick. She told me she had back problems, and then I didn't hear from her for like a month. Even now, I still haven't heard from her. But I went looking for what happened. I googled her name, and up came a GoFundMe that some other reactors made for her. And it turns out she was in hospital for a month, and they were raising donations, and they reached their target of $5,000. They said she was back home and getting better, but we haven't had an update in a month on her condition. So, we don't know what's going on with her now. Because apparently the medication in the US is very expensive. So that's what the GoFundMe was for. Apparently for medication and for care. I think it costs money to even be in a hospital in the US. So expenses can rack up very quickly over there, especially if you're in hospital for 28 days or something like that she was in. But it does seem very odd that there seems to be some radio silence now. So either the worst case scenario has happened and the husband is in a state of great grievance, or something else is going on. Or maybe they're not certain what's going on, and maybe he doesn't know how to share any news with us, or doesn't feel up for it. I don't know. But I was saying if she was in at least a decent state of health, she would be able to come on YouTube and just be a part of the community again, be able to inform what's going on. So the fact that she hasn't even been on YouTube for 2 months, and it's been a month since she's been at home, supposedly recovering, it does make you worry. The American health system is a joke. Should be free everywhere, like here in the UK. Very expensive. It is odd. So, supposedly the greatest nation on earth, or the most developed, or the richest, whatever it is they say, and yet healthcare for a lot of people is not available. It's just a lot of people can't afford it. Do a Nightwish reaction for her. Put it in the header that we are concerned. Someone who knows her will see it. That sounds like a good idea. I do I did plan on a Nightwish coming up. The Phantom of the Opera. That should be a good one. I think I will do that when I come to it. Pretty much in the dark. Because even like a month ago, I checked on her channel. She doesn't upload videos, but she likes videos. You can see what videos she likes, and she hadn't even liked the video for a long time, since before she went to hospital. So I haven't checked her channel in probably a few weeks, so I should probably see if she's liked anything. If it's completely no update, then I still we have no revelations in that case. Yeah, but it is free in the UK, but still everyone complains about the NHS, even though they get it for free. Yeah, should be grateful for what is available here. You would think if a country like the UK has free healthcare, you would think the US would as well. I'm not sure exactly, because countries of similar culture, they usually copy off one another. Different countries adopt other countries' ways of doing things, but the US didn't change to, they didn't adapt. They kept things the way they were, it seems. Don't give anything away, but which maximum the hormone video did you do? Which one did I do? I'm not sure. Let me think. It had a girl at the beginning. And she was outside, and then she went inside, and then there were creepy guys, and it went from sort of soft to very screamy, and then it went to soft again. Don't remember much from the I think there was creepy things on the screen. And there was a comic book style. There was a comic book image in the background. Yoshu Fukusho. I think that was it. I was on the video, and the title wasn't in English, so I couldn't, I didn't understand the title. But I got it from your link that you left. So in your link, you had the name, but on the video, it didn't. So I didn't remember the actual name. The drummer is the guitar player's sister. I didn't even notice a woman. But my memory is very crazy. Hang on, Nazi. Here we go for you. Here is the hut. For sure. How does this look? I've not put this hat on this hat before. Very funky for me. Oh yes, you wanted a hut spin. You love the hut spin. You live for the spin. You are the spin. Who needs fidget spinners when you can have the midget crime of the fedora? Looks quite nice. The stacked look. I actually have a lot of hats. I should stack them all up. Oh, I have that witch's hat over there. Creepy to me. He is a man who wears many hats. Oh, you're talking about me. I thought you were talking about something to do with Maximum the Hormone at first. The guy who has a sister who's a drummer. How many guys have sisters who are drummers? Let me know. I have beef with you. Here we go. Spin my kettle. Spin my destiny. Spin my fortune. Ah! Well, that wasn't great. That wasn't great at all. Let's go. Ah! I have lost my touch. I have lost every touch in existence. Ah, my eyes! Oh wait, that was my nose. I should get my anatomy greater in future. Are you entertained, Otzi? Do you appreciate my destiny and my crimes and my commitment to Hat Spinaz? One moment. One moment. This is my shield. And this is my crime. Bunga, bunga, bunga! Hung, hung, hung! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do! Suru, 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 bah! Voice crack. In existence, indeed. Very tragic. I knight you, Otzi. I knight you for sure. What's your dynamic creature? I heard you had a creature that's called Dynamic. I believe she lives with you. She is very cheesy to me. Where is Sinbad? Oh, I bet she's with Sinbad the Salad. Treachery! Treachery! For sure. I'll have to have a word with these with this partnership. This is crossing the boundaries of all enlightenment. Darkness for you, darkness for sure. How have you been, Otzi? Did you pass your collage? I hope you cooked the greatest computer cake in existence. Ah! My knee, how dare thee? Ah, good, good for you. Hang on. Oh, I'm charging the battery, which seems to be full. Green light, where are you? Green barrel, goo. She would be here if it was on your main channel. Really? She's been here. She's been on over here quite a few times. I don't think I've live streamed on my main channel in a while, but she has attended my last few over here, I think. I reckon she's with that salad. She's always with the salad. Very tasty salad. College is finished. Oh, 22nd of August is results. I'm actually waiting for some results over the next few days. I feel quite terrible because I could have done a lot more for myself this year. I feel quite terrible in terms of YouTube and in terms of work. And by work, I mean studies. And in terms of just me. I failed in every area possible this year, as I do every year. But yes, it is a great shame when you know you could have done more. But then again, you didn't do more, so there must have been a reason why you didn't do more. It's very easy in retrospect to say, you should have done this. Why didn't you do that? This was so easy. All you needed to do was do. But at the same time, you know, everything seems so easy when in retrospect, in hindsight. But you forget that you're actually living And once you live through something, the struggle is real. I think in hindsight, what people do is they forget how it felt. They actually, because it's been some time and they're looking back, they actually forget what reality actually was for you. You think, oh, it's so easy. You could have done this. You should have done a lot better. You should have done more. But you say that because you're forgetting what it was actually like. Because most of our lives, we do actually forget. I mean, how much of your life do you actually remember? And I think that goes to emotions also, and to mental capacity and physical decoration, indeed. Oh, I got to 10, but one of those 10 is actually me. Yes, I liked my own. I liked my own. Congratulations for sure. I hope you stay with you. What's next for you, Otzi? What is your dream? Is it creamy? Is it chocolatey? Is it moussey and luscious and full of frivolity? Congrats. 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 Oh, 11! I'm on 10 officially. Thank you to me for sure. For you today, indeed. Next is work all summer, then back for new courses in September. Are you back in college in September, or are you moving onwards into a greater world? You are very hardworking too, you. Maybe. That's good. That's very good. Do you work in a sanctuary for creepy nuns that are delivering the baby of Satan that will one day end the world as we know it and cause a war between angels and demons? Armageddon to me, indeed. You've chosen your courses already, back in college. Oh, was that your first year in college then? Is this your second year? I believe there's only 2 years, but depends, I think, where you are and what you do and who you be when you're full of ecstasy, not the good kind, not the bad kind, but the kind that is a state of mind for the unassociated with religious freedom and creative endeavors. I live for me, I live for you, to you for sure. And I search the beach for seashells, which are very extraordinary to little children, but to the grown creepiness of the shark, this becomes a glory, and the glory becomes the sun, the heat, and the wind, and the fire causes great, great, great torture for those who touch the unwanted and the hidden. My face! Here we are. Very juicy face, wouldn't you? Yeah! That wasn't me, I assure you. It was possessed. I did warn you. You ain't a spin doctor, but thanks for the offer. I don't know what you're mourning. I don't know what you're toning, and I don't know what you're calling. You will be the greatest computer cake maker ever, I assure you. How long have I been streaming? These always go on way longer than I intend. 1 hour and a half. And that doesn't include my part 1. Every time I stream now, I have to restart. I have to do another. Always goes wrong some way. What does destiny hold for a faceless woman like me? I wonder. Remember. Oh wait, that's not my line. Remember the 5th of November. I won't forget you, V. I won't forget you to thee. I still haven't read my V for Vendetta graphic novel. It's still over there. There's a lot of things I wished I could do. Regret is a dish best served with ice. That is revenge, actually. Very similar for you. I think you will create a very passionate world for you. I think you can become very extraordinary to you. It is not too late, for sure, for either of the worlds who are present. You may achieve all you wish to achieve. It is all within your grasp. It is all within your tights and your lemongrass. We need a voice reveal. A voice reveal. Oh, Elvis! I didn't know you were. I thought you had left already. What is happening? Elvis leaves. Dynamic! A welcome! A welcome to me. Thank you for arriving. Thank you for being present, Elvis, and McGentrix, and Dynamic, and Plays, and It's and Utsy, and Richard, and Townsend. And I hope you have a great life, Elvis, and I hope you stay with you. Farewell, farewell, my Moonchin. The building is leaving you. Take care, my Moonchin. Ah! Scream out to me! Indeed, indeed, indeed. Wow, to me. Artsy, I remember Scream. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. How time flies for me. I was thinking about doing that again. Ah, yes, unfinished business have we indeed. My voice reveal. What do you mean, Artsy? What do you mean? I already did my voice reveal. I'm using my voice, or am I? I wonder. You are very tricky to you, for sure, to me, indeed, today. This is all the great fun of the universe. No one's complimenting my shirt. I feel violated. I feel this is abuse. You abuse me for not complimenting me. I demand compliments for my attire, or I will file a lawsuit against you for your misconduct against me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How can you see my sock? What is happening? Have I left a sock somewhere hanging on the webs again? Hoy, oh wow! Dynamic, you are very late. I was waiting for you. You are my truth. You are my destiny. You are my beacon of great travesty. And what did you do to repay me? You turned me into Beetlejuice! Only for a second. Then I returned and I transformed into a mouse, and then a pomegranate, and then a giant amongst women. Who wants to hear a long lost myth? Scream out to me! The memories. Yes, I remember. I was thinking, I'm so close to actually revealing. I don't know. I'm actually not that close, but I have thought about it. I really have. But if I were to do it, I just feel nothing will ever be the same. So you might as well enjoy me a little while longer to me, for sure, until the world turns dull and dark and bland and gloomy. and boring. I got someone in my comments recently who was very insistent that I had to take it off. Very insistent. Saying I had to do it because it's not working what I am doing. And they accuse me of using the mask as an incentive for people to subscribe. I don't know. I must have said in the past, I'll do a face reveal maybe at 1,000 subscribers. And that person clearly remembered it and was like, your plan is not working. So, you've tried it your way. Now you need to take it off because, you're not getting views or something like that. It was an extraordinary war we had in the comments. A brief but very fabulous spectacle. But, I wouldn't be doing this. It's not a matter of I'm using it to get subscribers. It's a matter of I wouldn't have even made a channel if I was showing my face. So if you think about it that way, it's really an all or nothing sort of scenario. And of course, once I made the channel, once I already decided to wear a mask and gloves and a very funky costume, once you've done it, you've done it. And now people are used to it. And now it's sort of my thing. So it's very hard at this stage to go, oh, well, now I'm just going to forget about all that, which I've been doing for the last 2 years. It would be a big thing. This channel I've only had since January, but I had my main channel, the Moonchin King, for over 2 years now. So, and I've always been covered. A welcome scenario. A welcome for sure. Good to see you. We have had a whole gang in here tonight at different stages. Good. Good. You couldn't go back to being this weird self-consciousness might set in. Exactly. I mean, the whole reason. Well, the reason, I didn't wake up with the idea. I told this guy in the comments. I didn't wake up with the idea to make a reaction channel wearing a mask. That wasn't my thought process. It wasn't. Oh, I have a bright idea. Let's make a reaction channel and I'll cover my face. That will be a cool gimmick. No, it wasn't like Artsy. Artsy was on my old channel. He's been with me for a long time. Artsy knows that I had a main channel. And I was saying earlier, I was just doing bits and pieces and I wasn't growing. So I decided in January this year to separate my content, do gaming on one channel, do my reviews on another, do my reactions on another. And that's what I did. And this just happened to be the most successful of them all. So this is where most of my focus has been. That's just the way it happened. And yes, the self-consciousness. Like I said, I probably wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't covered. So that's, it's a big thing. I wouldn't have even created a channel if I was showing my face because it's hard to explain. But you could sum it up that way. He's supposed to not get views. That's just... well, he was saying, other channels get a lot more views than I do. So I'm clearly doing something wrong. I think he probably does have a point with, reactions. Most comments I get don't actually even comment on my face. Sometimes they do. I do, of course, get comments about it. But, I do think it does affect the views. I think if I did have my face uncovered, it would help the channel. But like I said, I didn't create this channel because I wanted to create a channel with my face covered doing reactions. I just created it because I was separating out my content from my main channel. So, and this just happened to be the most successful. So, I am conflicted because I know I would be probably, I guess, more successful without, but at the same time, I can't judge what my personality would be like. I can't, it's it would be very unpredictable. It would be uncertain waters. It would be a totally different feel, probably. Who knows? I might be the blandest person ever if I were to take this off. I might be even greater than I am now. I might be even more extraordinary. Who can say? I think there was something that holds me back. It is the self-consciousness, is the fact that I wouldn't want certain people to see me this way. I wouldn't, but I feel more comfortable with my face covered. If I were, it would be very uncomfortable thinking that certain people in this universe could be witnessing my crimes without any protection. Yes, those people don't tend to stick around anyway. But then I think maybe they would stick around if I did things more conventionally. So it is a conflict. I think probably one day it's inevitable I will. It just matters of when. I won't be young forever, as they say in the green tea of the mammoth that lives in Africa, Persia, and Iceland combined. A mega world, a mega crime. Thank you, Scenario. Thank you. What's going on? Well, I made the stream because 4,000 hours watch time, so I did that good enough. But subscribers are a lot harder to get. A lot harder. I got 100 subscribers so quickly. I was amazed. I was happy when I did my first baby metal reaction and my first 1OK rock reaction. Those two videos got like 5,000 views, or 4,000, 5,000. And I got 100 subs so quick. And then it took me forever to get to 200. I got stuck. I was doing baby metal, Bandmade, 1OK rock, and I wasn't growing. When I did Nightwish, then I got some more subscribers. So that's why it might be frustrating because I kind of stopped my frequency of certain bands, but that's the reasoning, because I was stuck. And then when I did Nightwish, I grew. Then when I did K-pop, I grew a bit more. So it seems that doing different artists is what helps you grow. Because I was stuck doing the same ones I was doing before. But I've never been able to match the success I got, ironically, right at the beginning with that baby metal video, with that 1OK rock. Never got the views since those videos and haven't got the subscribers. So I do wonder, very special baby metal and 1OK rock in that regard. I haven't done 1OK rock in a while, but I just never get any requests. I do a video and I get 300 views, but I never get any comments. So I wonder what happened to everyone in the 1OK rock community. You would only comment about my hat and dance moves. That's very lovely of you, Scenario. You are a beacon of great virtue in a criminal land. Very creepy land for sure. Maybe some Kami band style makeup. I've actually considered doing makeup. I actually considered doing a Dark Knight, or maybe not necessarily Dark Knight, but like a Joker makeup for my first face reveal. So technically not a full reveal, but that's something I have considered. But I imagined having a lot more subs before I did that. But that wasn't me saying everyone has to. Like, I never actually tell people to subscribe in order to see a face reveal. Otherwise I'd be doing that in all my videos, and I don't think I've ever said that in my videos. But I'm just saying, if I ever was to do a face reveal, it probably would only be if I had a big audience already. But I don't know. I'm unpredictable, so anything could happen. But I'm very reluctant to actually do it, I think. And it's regretful because it's not actually something I want to do, really. It was never something I actually particularly liked. It was something I felt like I had to do. Like something in order to make this happen, I just felt compelled. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable without doing it. It's not something that I really particularly loved to wear a mask, cover myself, but here we are now. There is some appeal to it, the mystery. But the idea only came to me because I wouldn't have felt comfortable otherwise. Then you can see if I was wearing the makeup, then you could see my facial expressions while I maintain incognito. Yes, you would never know if I was in blackface or whiteface. That would be very funky behavior for sure. Or green face or blue even. What color is Kami Band style? Is it white? I'm not certain. My memory is crazy. Maybe young in the inside, but not on the out. Thank you, scenario. Thank you for sure. Young in mind and heart is most important. The body follows those. What do you say, scenario? I'll prove you wrong. I am pretty young on the outside. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. How dare you say I'm not young on the outside? You ridicule me. You sacrifice me. Look what I do. Look what I do for you, for sure. You see? You see? Look what I can do. Look what I can do for me indeed today. Ha! I prove you wrong. I will always prove me to you. Always, for sure. Look! Look at my flexible nature. Look at my glory. Look at my commitment and my crimes. I am a daffodil. I am a pancake. But most importantly, I am the grime of the crime of the century. For sure. Moonchin King is being noticed. Oh, yeah! His Excellency needs the exposure. I need some exposure pretty quickly because I need 1,000 subscribers by January. Otherwise, my watch time restarts and I'll have to get to 4,000 hours all over again. Because the threshold is 4,000 hours in the last year. And I created this channel in January. I think it was the 19th. So it's going to be tough, but I would appreciate, if you enjoy a video to share it somewhere, sometime. Whether it be Twitter or Facebook or Reddit, anything you have, or just verbally tell people. Because I really do need to get to the 1K soon. Before all is lost. I need to push for that. Hang on. Well, we know your eyes. Do you, Artsy? Where are my eyes? I had them here somewhere. I've noticed since I've worn this costume, I never bother with my eyes anymore. Where are my eyes? I don't even care where I've put them anymore. Well, I have my old eyes over here, but where are my new eyes? Very terrible behavior. I've lost my eyes. Is that my... Oh, here's my eyes. Old versus new. I'm so behind on the chat. Do excuse me to you. These are quite hard to put on. Here we are. Perfect. I subscribed because of the character. Makeup would add to that. That's interesting you said that, Richard, because I actually got a comment recently saying, Who the hell cares about your theatrics? Something like that. Pretentious moron! I think that's what they said too. No one cares. Who the hell cares about your theatrics? So it's interesting that you subscribed because of that. You know, I have a philosophy. If one person likes something that you do, if 10 people like it, then I got that completely wrong. What if one person likes it, then maybe two will like it. If two people like it, then 5 will probably like it, and you can probably find 10 who will like it too. And if you can find 10 people who will like something, you can probably find 50. And if you can find 50, you can probably find 100, 1,000, 100,000. Why not a million? There's 7 billion beings in this universe so far. Why not? Why not? Why not own 1%? Just 1% of that 7 billion. What's 1% of 7 billion? Type it in the chat. Why not? Why not 0.5% of that 7 billion? That is tasty. You don't need to rule the world, but the world can rule you for sure. And it can still taste sweet and spicy and refreshing for your old gray brain. Full of zest, full of life. Full of life! It's alive! It's alive! Remain mysterious to you. Well, scenario, you are the great voice of reason and humbleness, so you hold great weight to me. It would be the thing that boosts your numbers. So what if people be... Wow, extraordinary language. It's your channel. Indeed, indeed. People feel very entitled. I will always remember someone said that they watched, I don't remember the figure now. I wish I did. That they said they watched they watched every reaction of this song on YouTube. They gave a number. I don't remember the number. It was like 900. I want to say 900, but it was something crazy. That might be overblowing it, but I have a feeling that might actually be accurate. They said I watched every video on of reaction of this of whatever it was. It might have been Nightwish, might have been Ghost Love Score, and they said yours is the only one of 2 I've ever had to dislike, and they criticized the usual. And then it makes you think you've watched 800 reactions of the same song and you can't accept something a little different. I mean, that's pretty crazy to me. If someone was reacting to a band or an artist that I liked, because I actually do watch reaction channels too. If I were to watch a reaction channel, I'm not going to dislike that video. The only reason I would dislike it is if they said something negative. That's the only reason I would dislike it. I wouldn't dislike it if they talked too much. I wouldn't dislike it if they covered their face. If they acted a bit out of the ordinary. The only reason I would dislike a reaction video, is if they said something very hateful, possibly, or very criminal, or or they were saying something insulting about the artist. That's the only reason. So it does baffle me why people don't just appreciate the fact that other people or someone else is reacting to the artist that they love, that they appreciate, and for the first time they are experiencing new music. I mean, it's not that deep, really. We're just sat here experiencing new music. I really would not feel compelled to dislike a video for any reason other than if they were being malicious about something. spreading great crimes across the galaxy. You see me to you, and you do you, for sure. We know you are. Why? How do you know that, Artsy? That is very suspicious of you. You assume too much. Maybe I'm wearing white paint. Maybe I'm deceiving you. Maybe I have prosthetics and wigs. An extra layer of protection. White with black. That's a good combo, I have to say. Dalmatians. I am a Dalmatian to me. Kami Band has white with. Oh, that's what you were saying. I see, Richard. I thought you were saying I was black and white. Or maybe you were. Kami Band has white. They are certainly not bland. Has white with black on the eyes and lips. So, sounds pretty simple. For some reason, I might have imagined some red or blue. Amazing crimes for sure. A master criminal. Thank you for your praise. Thank you for your sufferings. I hope you stay with your tenants. They are very lonely for you. They only wish you goodwill and happy cheese. Spread the crimes of the great and mysterious Moonchin King. Thank you, scenario. Thank you to you. Oop. 1% equals 3,750,000,000. Is that right? I don't think that's right. 1% of 7 billion. Oh, I said it completely wrong. No, I didn't. You said 3. Normally I would say 3,770,000, but then you put million at the end. Oh, I get it. I said billion, and it's million. 3,750,000 people. I'm guessing that's correct. Is that really 1% of 7 billion? Very big army for me. A mere bag of shells in a deep, deep sea. Salty, salty behavior. But there's no meat. No, actually, it's 560 million. That's more than enough for me. I'll take it. Okay, a sack of shells. My best guess. Me too. I never tried to bag shells. You should eat shells, crush the shells, then sprinkle them over your ice cream. Very tasty to me. Don't forget the insects and the bugs and the slugs and the butterflies. Butterflies taste very flowery. Delicious, delicious. I bag rocks, unfortunately. Colorful rocks. Ooh, what's unfortunate about that scenario? Colorful rocks are the best rocks. Well, actually, there's some appeal to the white ones too. Very calming, supposedly, to your brain and to your perfume. I worked for you are the extraordinary captain of the era. Richard has been on extraordinary adventures across the world. He could write his own Sinbad the Salad Chronicles if he wished. Of course, he's not called Sinbad the Salad, but he could create his own Richard Townsend book. I would read it. Anyway, your captain who used to walk the dock. Suicide! And look for rocks. He would find fossils and stuff. Was he out of his mind, Richard? Was he out of his mind? Who let that guy out of the nursing home? He is wandering across the dock at night, looking for creepy rocks and fossils. Conspiracies are amidst here. What have they done to me? And to you. Cool. He could tell by breaking them how old they were and stuff. Brilliant guy. Brilliant. What species is Brillian? I've had encounters with aliens before, but I've never heard of the Brillian species. You learn something new ever. It has been a while since I was keeping tabs of alien visits to this planet. It seems that it's getting more exotic by the year. Sounds very intellectual. Sounds very dangerous. What could he want with the fossils of this earth? What could he be seeking? An ancient weapon? An ancient secrets? We must stop him. Maybe it's a she in disguise. That's possible. It wouldn't be unusual. Wow, that was funny to use Sinbad's name in Borderlands 2. It's actually Borderlands the pre-sequel. There's Borderlands, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands the pre-sequel. I don't have Borderlands, the first one, so I had to go straight into the pre-sequel, which takes place before Borderlands 2 and after the first Borderlands. I need to play Borderlands again. I have some revenge to serve to that enemy, that boss battle that I failed on last time. But now I have an extraordinary sniper I can use against him, so I might survive. Codeplay seems to be alien behavior for you. Codeplay belong in an icy land. They like to play in the code. They formed in Antarctica. The penguins inspired their destinies. The harmonies of the penguins inspired their melodies and their mixture. Welcome! It's now for real. WTF. What does that stand for? World 2. World Track Frosting. That's what I was thinking of. I'm kidding. I wasn't thinking of anything. That's why I stalled. Snip, 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 snip. You have given me great energy. You have given me great promise. What do I say that you don't? Many things. What am I afraid of? What are you looking at in your mirror? In the green desert. Lots of grass, lots of grass. Pa-ta-ta! Where is my mother? Where is my mother? My mother! My mother! Are you my mother? You are the mother of you, for you, to you, for sure. Good. It's Noah! Why did you retract your secret? You shame me. Scenario. I have a reaction video for you. It's very alien for you and called Up. No, Noah, what do you do? You kill me with your stick. But I am not a vampire. I will return to the land of the living with my pot of gold. I will travel across the rainbow. Oh, scenario, I'll do that for you today. Possibly, if I remember, which doesn't look very prosperous, but it could happen. It could happen. One moment, I will open this in another tab. Wow, I'm very shrieky to me. He was young. One of the most brilliant guys you ever met before you met me. Went to be a priest, quit and majored in philosophy and psychology. Ooh, that's a great mixture of crimes, philosophy. I am quite a philosophist myself, actually. What is a donut? And what is a greyhound? What is a crisp? And what is a chocolate? Green grass is only green if you wish it to be. If I were an animal, I would say Happy Halloween because you don't treat me right. I give you my concrete and you give me stars. Where is the fairness? Where is the generosity? Ah! This is not stable. This is not wise. My philosophy is this. This is a scissor. This is a camera. And these are my eyes. Without these, I am blind. But I can still see because I am still to be. I am a part of this universe. How can I not? How can I not? I used to teach GCSE philosophy, and I was very renowned, very respected amongst my peers and my children. Where is your pet to you? Which pet scenario? Which pet do you mean? Do you mean my face? My face is over there, thinking about its life decisions. Oh, thank you for the like. Never had so many likes on the stream. That's not true. I've had 15 before. Yes, yes. He's in the corner, assessing what he is to do next with his career. Became a deckhand. Never worked on a boat before. And 6 years later was the captain of one of our company's flagships. Are you talking about yourself, I wonder, Richard? I bet you are. You are referring to you, I know. But you're trying not to be boastful. The most brilliant guy you ever met was you. You used to say this to you when you looked in the mirror, and you used to applaud you for sure. And it was well deserved. You are the most greatest captain that ever sailed, for sure. Scenario can attest to this. It's not for real. You are a monkey to me. Happy welcome to you. No, Richard, you are just being generous to you. Maybe you have multiple personalities. You have multiple dimensions, multiple lives. All of these different sailors and captains you speak about, each one is a different version of you. Each story you tell is a different life that you once had or that you once will in another world, in another universe. This sounds too good to be true. The captain read maths books for fun. Yes, that sounds very too good to be true. And was the coolest guy you would want to meet. A guy who reads math books forever. Yes, I can agree. A really special dude for you. Very, very suspicious behavior. You put a thank you, scenario. Thank you for the club. You are a true Moonchin for sure. You've thought about that, but no, they are real people. What if your memories have been sabotaged? What if you cannot differentiate reality from fiction? How do you know they are real? And how do you know they are not a figment of your fantasies? There's only one way to find out. Fight! You must track down this captain, and you must challenge him to a duel to the death. If he dies, he was real all along. If he does not die, if he cannot be killed, if your sword cuts through him like air, and there is no consequence, then you know the truth. You know the truth about your mind and your reality. You have a math question for me, Moonchin King. What is 7 divided by 63? That would be 9! Because 7 times 10 is 70. And if you take 1 7 away, that makes 9. I think. I'm pretty sure. You're Facebook friends with him. Facebook? Is this your proof of reality? Is this your proof of fact? Well, you do you to you, Richard. Whatever gives you comfort at night. Whatever helps you sleep. This great captain. If you believe in this great captain, then I will believe in him with you to you. For sure. Ah! Blinding to me. Incorrect. The answer is Moonchin King. Well, that's the answer to everything by default scenario. You ask me redundant questions in that case. Good. I have a cold seat to enjoy. I'm feeling hungry. Oh, God! If Facebook is my proof of reality, I am doomed! Well, Richard, that was my thoughts exactly. My thoughts for sure. But don't worry. Don't let me spread any seeds of doubt in your mind. You be sure of your own sureness. You rule your own world. Don't let me cast any doubt to you. I'm sure you've got your reality right under control. I'm sure you've got the reins on your dimension just nice and tight for a brilliant, swift motion through the sky. Great control for you. Control your destiny, control your fate, and most importantly, control your cheese. Cheese, never underestimate the power of the cheesy crimes. For sure. Indeed. And for the monkeys that live in a mango, what does the mango say to you? Clean up your room! Very naughty to me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to eat my crimes. Farewell, Moonchin King. I hope you enjoyed the reaction video. Good. I hope to get to it. Not too in the distant future. I think this is a good place to end as I'm feeling extremely chilly in my core. That means I must eat something very creepy like worms or green rabbits or my face. Ooh, or maybe no, not my glove. That would be very terrible for you. Don't worry, I'm onto it for sure. This is the end of the stream. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Scenario. Thank you for all who have suffered in the last, however long it's been. 2 hours. Wow. 2 hours and 13 minutes. How time flies for me. Time is precious. Never lose it. Always remember it. And most importantly, never regret it. Bon appetit indeed. Bon appetit for all. Tell me your thoughts. Show me your crimes. And remember the 5th of November. Wouldn't you? Farewell. My Moonchins. Take care. My Moonchins. Farewell to all. Farewell to me.